Has your toes in the. Oh, we're live.
Get low. Good evening and welcome to another episode of The Company. My name's Brian B. Lenny. My apologies. This is Izzo, Nick, and Evil Sosa. Tonight we do a deep dive in the porn industry and how Sosa got out of it.
Happy 420, guys.
Oh, he's frozen. He didn't even hear me. Doggone it. Sosa's frozen. He'll be back. Anyway, welcome into The Company. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good. Yes, we were off last week. I do apologize to the people that wait with bated breath for us to do our show. I do greatly apologize. We're just going to blame Nick for that. No reason.
But it wasn't Nick at all. Oh, was it?
No, it wasn't me, but I'll take
it. To tell you who it really was. Whose fault it really was.
This time it wasn't me, guys.
What?
I heard that last year before I got fucking.
We can just blame Kevin Hart. So. That's all right.
I was to say he heard that last part before his shit froze. He didn't even get to respond.
Man.
I'm sorry.
Ain't Sylvester Stallone.
Anyway, so a lot's been going on this week. Like I said, we took the last week off. I got a couple of messages from people that wanted to know why. We're not going to get into that, just personal stuff, and it's in the past. So we're not going to fire. Yeah, we're not going to fire Izzo.
Yeah, man.
He's good. Yeah, you're good.
Well, yes. He can't because Izzo's an attorney that would represent him.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're going to do that? Okay. All right.
I didn't say me. I just say he had an attorney.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Nick. I thought I had some counsel.
No, of course you do.
Mm-hmm. Somebody. But so a lot's been going on. I know a lot of people have been sticking close to the NBA because we got the finals going on, and it's been
we don't.
Playoffs. My bad. My apologies. The playoffs been going on. It's been pretty active, pretty interesting on what's been going on. Nobody likes Draymond. That's clear. That is absolutely fucking clear. Not, but it is what it is. I heard he did the A-Town stomp on somebody and got suspended for a few games. Damn.
I mean,
how you step clean on a man's chest like a grown-ass man?
Wait.
I know what you're about to say. He grabbed his leg, blah, blah, blah.
Wait.
Still.
I'm not saying it was okay. I'm not saying it was okay that he did that.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to give full context because at the end of the day, it's everybody's opinion. What you would do, what you wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody grab your leg and you're trying to walk away. You know what I mean? Like some people might kick, some people might just stand there. So you got to give full. Because
I understand. That's just
not everybody can. Not everybody can handle the consequences.
Well, let's just say this too, though. He's got a resume. That's really what it comes down to.
But he can handle the consequences because of his resume.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Some people cannot.
I mean, you got to put in context too. Now, you saying a lot of people would say what they wouldn't do. A lot of us don't make millions of dollars a year to play basketball.
I mean, well,
so you have to have your shit in check.
You're 100% right.
In theory,
I think I said that when I woke up and I saw the notification. I was like, ain't nobody gonna he ain't gonna get the money that he wants from Golden State. So you're 100% right, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Because he might have risked a long-term payday.
Oh, he definitely did. Let's be real. Let's not punch your teammate out before the season starts.
And on top of that, so
I actually forgot about.
So you just bookended assault with assault. Not assault, but you bookended two negative things within the season.
I mean, it is assault.
So Nick is 100% right too.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I mean, if you at work and something happened with your coworker, I'm talking about regular people with regular jobs, and you step on your coworker chest, you lose a $15 an hour job. You just go get another one.
I mean, I did that shit at Best Buy.
You didn't step on nobody's chest.
No, but I was about to. Nah, that's
no statute. There's no statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations. I got my fucking severance anyway. It doesn't matter, Nick.
He lived. He lived. Right. That's the important part.
And we're friends again, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I forgive you.
Oh my God! Look at his face. Oh,
I'm gonna wait for Sosa to see it so he can tell us what the fuck this dude just said.
oh
What?
Shut up, man. It's Portuguese. Chill out, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man. But yeah, so other than that, the Lakers played last night. Now they're 1-1 because they lost. I don't know who else anybody's been paying attention to. Izzo got into a heated argument with some stranger last night at the bar about the Lakers. I thought he was about to fight.
What?
That was
Again?
Dog, he is so lying. It was not.
I mean, you know, when Izzo blacks out, he's like me. So
No, I didn't come close to that. No,
Yeah.
what did we say? And then he started saying the Lakers. I said, "Oh, you must be a Lakers fan." I love saying that shit to people.
I mean, Marcus a Lakers.
That's what I'm gonna start. That's when you start saying, "Where's your Cowboys and Yankees jersey?"
Exactly.
Bitch ass.
Wow. But other than that, everything that's been going on has been, I mean, everything outside of sports has pretty much been a few political things, nothing too in-depth. Biden's kind of lost around the White House. You don't know where he is.
Nobody know where he is.
Shit.
Yeah.
We had Bush number 2. He was coherent and didn't know where he was. I'll take Biden.
So it's kind of like just it's a quiet part of the year, and we rarely have those where everything's just kind of happening.
We got Fox News.
Droga.
You got
I don't know what that means.
You got Fox News.
Oh yeah, Fox News lost their lawsuit with who was it?
They settled.
They settled their lawsuit with shit.
What you say? Westbrook sucks?
Dominion.
What do you say?
Yeah,
Westbrook
they settled.
sucks? What Marcus say?
Yeah, that's probably what that means. I don't understand Portuguese.
Okay. Whatever.
So they lost a $700 million lawsuit with Dominion over the inflammatory remarks.
You say it lost.
Settled.
Yeah,
They settled.
settled.
Shit, they lost the money.
There's
They
a
lost
difference.
the money.
It's a difference.
There's a big difference.
It's
I
a
know,
big
but
difference.
they settled for $700 million over the inflammatory comments they made about the voting machines and all the other bullshit that they know they were wrong in saying. Even some of the commentators on Fox News said they knew that they were saying the wrong shit.
Yeah, they got.
Oh yeah.
But they didn't want more information to come out that wasn't privy to the press to come out in this case. That's why they settled. Yeah. And then there's still another case for 1.6 billion or 2.6, one of them. Then there's another case against Fox News from shareholders of like their practices and pretty much driving their money down. And then there's another case.
Smart Jesus.
Yeah, from a former producer from Tucker Carlson show that's suing the network. So they are running those coins right now, but
they're getting it, and it's hurting too. It's going to hurt eventually. Now, if the network's going to go off the air, I don't know. That probably won't happen.
They're not going to go off the air,
but they are getting hurt though. They're getting slammed.
But you got to think about it. You might not be able to afford the insurance that helps pay that stuff because you know that's how it is. Because they might drop you, and then you will have to pay out your pocket. Truly,
man. I don't want to be in the room.
I think they're going to lose their base before they lose. They'll lose their base because their base is going to be like, y'all folded. Instead of.
What would y'all? I don't think they know how bad it would have looked if all that stuff came out, and it would have been concrete evidence that all your favorite hosts don't like Trump. All your favorite hosts knew the election wasn't stolen. Right. All your favorite hosts really laugh at y'all, believe every lie. Yeah, Fox News couldn't have that come out.
No. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's video.
See, more than just text messages. Sorry, Sosa.
Yeah.
What I was asking is to both of you guys, but like that, some of that stuff came out. Do you guys?
Ryan, what are you drinking?
Mind your business.
Is that a Cosmopolitan?
No, I don't even know what that is.
He lying. He does.
I just know what Marcus drinks.
I'm not the subject now. Damn it, we were talking about Fox News.
But I was looking at that bottle like 3 times. What the fuck is he drinking? Is you drinking fruit cocktail juice?
Continue. Let's go what we
Hey, I've been thinking the same thing as though I just didn't say it out loud.
Sorry.
I had a straw. Where's my straw? God damn it.
A straw.
This question is for Brian because he works within that population. So when all of that stuff came out, where the text messages from Tucker Carlson and yada yada, like all of this shit came out, did they not address it? Did they not, like, those people?
There's a part of that population that thinks it's all just propaganda to make Trump look bad. Like, legitimately, that's what people believe. They think we sit home and we come up with these inflammatory and horrible stories just to make a man look bad when the man is making America look shitty.
I mean, he doesn't need help looking bad, but okay.
Yeah. So it's just that's what happens. Yeah, it's you have to dress it up to fit the sense that you tried to make out of everything. That makes sense?
Yeah,
yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I was just wondering what I know what debate, but I was wondering like what that population of reporters.
And I can't speak for all of them. I can't speak for all of them because there are a lot of people who just claim to be conservative that really are just conservatives and they stay away from the whole Trump thing. There are a lot of them.
They still doing crazy, and I respect those people. And people like
I'll talk to those people about politics. I'll talk to those people about politics all day.
Yeah, I've known some like that.
Yeah, but once you start introducing that part of your beliefs into the conversation, we don't have anything else to talk about. The conversation's over. I'm not entertaining it. I'm not going to listen to you, and then I'm not going to let you say dumb shit. If you let the word woke come out your mouth, I'm walking away from the conversation.
Oh yeah.
Because to this day, that is the one thing that irks my fucking nerves, like using that word wrong. You know,
I mean, just say you don't want to include nobody. That's
all it is. Just say racist.
Yeah, exactly.
I think somebody said before, it wasn't even about black folk anymore. It's just a war against them and like the LGBTQ community.
Everybody. No, it's white men, old white men against everybody. And we might let white women in, a certain population of minorities in, depending on who they are. And that's it.
Yeah.
Let me see what the tax bracket is.
So like you see with the whole Budweiser situation.
Oh my God.
Having the spokesperson, that's the drag or whatever you want to call them, the transgender person as one of the spokespeople. So now you have all of these conservative leaning people, left leaning people destroying Bud Light and anything associated with Budweiser and liquor and all this other stuff. But you bought it. Now you already spent your money on it.
Right.
So you just want to destroy it.
Where I read is that they're major donors of the Republican Party. So you're alienating a major donor. You're a dumbass.
Yeah. I think some of these people just want something to fight for. Like they really think that this is the torch they need to carry. And maybe it's just a lack of something to believe in at this point because you're just grabbing onto anything.
I mean, isn't that what they've been doing this whole time though? Like the whole fear-mongering shit. Like we're it's not a real thing, but we're gonna make it real. The border is not as bad as these motherfuckers act like it will, because let's just go from Obama to Trump to Biden. They're using the same fucking policies.
They are. They haven't changed, but
nothing's changed.
The Republicans try to pivot and act like
people are still getting caught at the fucking border.
Yes. Forever you had to have stopped. You can't just let everybody in.
No.
Everybody know that's the thing. It's crazy.
Yeah. And I mean, how many stories have we had the last few weeks about them finding or stopping drugs from coming over the border? So apparently something's working if you're catching all these people with drugs.
Thank you.
So I mean,
fentanyl's killing us. Well, but who's bringing across the fentanyl? The fucking American citizens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Part. Yep.
So it's just, it's you know.
I'm just going to say, just be careful with what you listen to. I mean, it's good to get information from both sides because there are some things that the right leaning and the left leaning do report on that make sense, or that you can use, or something that'll help you in some point in life in your day or in your day. But just be fucking careful, man, because I think both of them. The point of the news stations right now is to keep people watching.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't keep people watching if all you doing is saying boring shit or everything's good and, you know, peaceful.
Yeah. Well, that's corporate media, man. So, I mean, that's just, in general, that's corporate media, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, that's what that is. There are a few more other things going on in politics. I know Izzo wanted to talk about our good friend and our hero, our American patriot, Mr. Clarence Thomas. So,
no, you can like talk about it, like the
Yo, Anita Hill still looks better than his fucking couch of a wife.
God damn.
Nah, he is all clear to say that that chick is evil.
Well, I wasn't as versed as you are about it, so I was going to let you bring it up, and then we can just piggyback off what you were talking about.
Major thing I wanted to talk about. Actually, it's another topic, but we don't have to say it here. We can kind of transition into it. Clarence Thomas, as everybody remembers, is a Supreme Court justice.
Unfortunately,
yeah, I know.
Somehow.
What'd you say, Sosa?
I said somehow.
Somehow. Thank you, George H.W.
Herbert.
Shut the fuck up. But he's Supreme Court justice, so it was found out that he was accepting gifts and trips from a billionaire by the name of Harlan. I forgot his first name. Harlan Crow. A billionaire.
Right, yeah. That sound like a villain.
Yeah. So
Harlan
these
Crow.
gifts includes access to Crow's private plane, yacht travel, and also real estate transactions. The real estate transactions were Harlan Crow actually bought the property that Clarence Thomas' mother lives in Savannah, Georgia. He also bought some lots adjacent to it in the same block. And his reasoning for doing so was to say, we wanted to make a museum for Clarence Thomas down there, but it's like that area is the area exact. For one, who fuck wants that? Nobody does. He's done nothing up there. He's been the most quiet and non-speaking one until like the Trump thing popped up. But anybody who listening can read about that. But that area isn't even zoned for that, so they knew to rely. The major issue with this is what happens. He can get impeached by the House and the Senate and all that, but it won't happen, especially not in the House because the House is a Republican majority. The Senate's not, but of course everything got passed through the House. Two, Nick would notice, I brought it up before the show, there's no real like house or code of ethics for the Supreme Court. There's one for every other branch, just branches, but every other tier of the court system, judicial system, but the Supreme Court. So I was just saying, what should happen?
So no accountability at all?
Technically, there doesn't have to.
Technically.
Now, his peers can assume some on him.
You're not going to do shit.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So, exactly.
Like,
so,
no disrespect to the dead, but nobody alive or dead on Supreme Court is gonna rock the boat.
That's the thing, exactly.
Yeah. Even if they've known, probably they sit next to him like this dude a piece of shit, and they could be a conservative type justice. And they probably looking at him like, "Damn, I know conservative. What this dude like? He's black. Why is he doesn't do anything for them?" They probably think that. The white people probably think that. They're like,
I doubt they do. They're like, well,
no. Some of you you'd be like, they'll think like he might lean that way. Like, damn, not one time, Clarence, not one.
Well, I think it comes back to the word resume.
That's what I'm saying. So they probably think one time.
Yeah, right.
You hate him
again,
boy.
Like I said, it's back to resume. His track record has shown that by this point,
horrible.
Because when was he nominated? 93?
92, 93?
92, 93?
I know
you said it was with Bush, so it had to be
going on. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right, Nick. 92, 93.
Yeah.
So think of everybody. I don't know what the number, but think how many people have been in the Supreme Court since then. And nobody said nothing? Come on, man. Everybody knows everybody else's business, but they just don't talk about it.
Damn, they done called this man a welfare queen. Shit.
I love it.
It's in the headlines. Clarence Thomas's gifts make him seem like a true welfare queen.
I mean, all his gifts are like all the shit. It's like they would tell you don't do to not make it look bad, even though it's even though like it's illegal. But it's like, bruh, it's just like, you know, some jobs. It's like it might not be on the books, but if you're the boss, don't fuck your employees. It might not be on the books, but if you done screw them all, you know, chances are they're gonna get you up out of there through HR.
Somehow, somewhere.
Yeah,
and this is the continuation of the dismantling of the good boy, not good boy, the what you call it, the good old boy system. Yeah, I continue to watch it fall apart, and it's doing it slowly, but every piece that falls makes my teeth white. Like I just love these stories because it show.
I don't want to laugh at that. I feel like that would be racist.
Oh, make my teeth white?
No, it's not racist.
Maybe a little bit.
It's not racist because it's been long enough, and it's been like it's been too long. It's been too long. It's time for this shit to change, and it is changing. Now, whether it's going to change for the good or the bad, because usually if one dictator steps down, another one pops back up. So this could just be the beginning of a new devil.
I mean,
but as of right now, I'm enjoying this one falling.
You're right. I feel like probably from now on, every episode we do, we need to clarify what woke is, because I feel like woke is I'm sorry. Time out.
Birthdays are woke.
Brian's drinking sangria.
I'm not drinking sangria.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, it's not sangria.
Then what are you drinking, Brian?
Why you won't say what you drink?
Spicy Kool-Aid.
Because we keep seeing a bucket of shit at the bottom of a glass.
Spicy Kool-Aid. Go ahead.
The people want to know, Brian.
No, they don't. Nobody wants to know. There's nobody.
People have a right to know.
3 people here want to know.
The people have a right to know.
I'm so sorry, but it was burning me up. He saw me and Nick look at him like, nigga, what is that?
People have a right to know.
No, man, let's keep talking about what we're talking about.
Yeah, what are you drinking?
Thomas.
No. What are you drinking?
Hey, Brian,
you guys think?
Clarence Thomas supposed to know what you're drinking too, Brian. Okay,
Clarence Thomas ain't going no shit.
He drinks wine spritzers.
Just know I'm over here getting lit. Just know I'm over here getting lit off something that's 8%. I'm good.
Oh my God, that means you got to.
I thought you about to say 80. I'm like, Brian drinking PJ.
No. I ain't drinking liquor. I'm drinking a beer.
Yeah.
It's a beer.
You said 8%. That means.
So what did you put in it? You put fruit in it?
Yep.
So you got to drink 40.
Said that
because that shit is delicious.
Why did you just say it?
You ever had the frozen fruit in the freezer and you're like, damn, I want to drink this, but it ain't cold enough. So you put the frozen fruit in there and you pour the beer over it.
That's Southern. In there.
When he said that.
And I'm drinking out of a fucking mayonnaise jar.
Mason jar.
All right, that sounded better. I was like, is Brian, you drinking sangria?
No.
Hey,
I was like, you drink that out of a glass. He's like, I'm putting it in a big ass.
He's not drinking sangria, everybody. He just wants to say
the bad thing is, he got to drink 40 ounces of that shit just to fucking feel something.
No.
Beer. Beer. The volume's different.
8%.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, 8% beer.
Think about it. When you drink liquor, the 40% is off an ounce and a half of 2 ounces. Beer, you drink 16 ounces. You getting to where you got to go.
See, I don't drink beer, so I won't know. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, so
Yeah. So anyway, back to the topic.
Racist.
I forgot.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
Sorry,
I'm so
sorry.
Yeah,
But me and Nick were burning up.
Thank you. Yeah, man, it's Brian's fault.
It is Brian's fault. He should have been up front with what he was doing.
Exactly.
So on topic, off topic. So Clarence Thomas is of that ilk of the person that's on the right. When you get a melanated person on the right, which is highly unlikely, but it does happen. Mm-hmm. Do you think they still owe something to the race, like their own race, like to side with Black folk or Latino folk or anything like that at some point? Or do you think we need to just stop trying to make people claim race and politics at the same time?
Can I answer that?
Go first.
Yeah.
Because you're the last one talking, so go first.
Not too long ago, I said, based off of something, I forgot what it was, I'm going to stop defending Hispanic people because we're just all over the fucking place. At this point in my life, in the way I've matured, it's not about race. It's not about anything. It's what's right. Like, because I think we said this a couple episodes ago. We are not all the way left, but we're not all the way right. We're in the middle. We're common sense. We're going to use common sense. If it makes sense, then let's do it for the people. A lot of Hispanics, and let's just take Florida for example. They get an influx of immigrants every year. Nobody talks about it, but they get an influx of immigrants from Cuba every fucking year, or Haiti every fucking year. And I'm not sure what Haitians are going to vote, but I know goddamn well the Cubans are going to hear socialism and they're like Republican. Off the top, they're going to say
just off those trigger
whatever's red, we're voting.
There. Yeah, that's why Miami down there, those Hispanics vote.
They just all the way
relatively
down.
Red now.
It don't matter if you're in the ghetto, barrio, whatever. If you came from over there, guess what? You're voting. And guess what? The people there who've been here for 20, 30, 40, 50 years are going to tell you what to vote. Vote Republican because they're going to take care of us. They're going to make sure we don't live like we did in Cuba. So if they were educated, if they had went out and actually looked and read and researched, they would vote on what's right. But because they're being fed shit, like people in Idaho are being fed shit, South Dakota, yada, yada. Nobody goes out and they have a smartphone in their fucking hand. Damn near a supercomputer in any other era, and they're not researching shit. So,
well, when you can manipulate people and make them so afraid of technology or afraid of the news media, they're going to look for something live to tell them what to think or what to do.
100%, I agree with you. But if you come from Cuba and you're used to being told what to think, when you get to the United States, you would think, okay, you're telling me what to do, but let me figure something out by myself. Because my parents had that problem. Like there was a dictator in Paraguay for 50 years. In 89, between 89 and 91, I don't remember exactly what year, there was a coup. All of a sudden, now you can think what you want to think. So if you come to America, you could think what you want to think. But were you doing that? So, you know what I mean? I don't. Maybe I'm rambling. I don't know, but maybe
dog, you hitting that shit on the head.
But
to me,
it's if you get a chance to think for yourself, why not do that instead of, well, my cousin who's been in the United States for 50 years says this. Well, I'm just gonna go. I understand that is a thing and that's natural, but your cousins in Cuba were saying the same shit for 50 fucking years. Connect the dots, motherfucker. At the end of the day, connect the dots. So but
that makes sense.
That's the Hispanic side. So Brian was talking about Clarence Thomas type motherfuckers. So
well, to go with Clarence Thomas, I mean, you can have your views and be conservative, but you don't have to go against everything that majority of Black people view for. I mean, Colin Powell was Republican. I don't really recall people viewing him a certain kind of way.
Damn near everybody in this country mostly loved Colin Powell. Like I remember real quick before you keep going. I remember they used to do the polls on the nightly news on different ones.
Yep.
Colin Powell was one of those people they always wanted to run for president.
Exactly. We'll say that. Yep.
Yeah. Because that's all I wanted to add real quick to Colin Powell.
Well, see, the one thing like that though, as soon as he did, they were going to force him to pick a solid side. Oh, and I'm not saying he I'm not saying he straddled the fence or rode the fence or anything like that. But he was there to do a job, and he did it regardless of the other side that was in office or regardless of whatever.
Right.
And that would have destroyed him because he was going to be forced to pick a side.
Well, you can pick a side, that's fine, but you still have to go to the extreme as Clarence Thomas. I mean, he was against affirmative action. So I mean, you can be conservative. I don't think that's not an issue about it. If I see a black person and they're conservative, that doesn't bother me. But it's, at the same time, are you still uplifting who you are? Why you don't have to support things that put down blacks as a whole. I mean, without you can still have your views. So I don't have to distinguish that. Again, Clarence Thomas, you got Tim Scott. Unfortunately, they're the kind that we don't care for, but that's not. I wouldn't lump everyone with that. So I think you can't be conservative, you can't be Republican, have those strong views, but at the same time, don't support everything that's stereotypical that brings down black.
Well, people. I had that conversation with a friend before because he's black and he's a Republican, but he's a Trump supporter. And I had a conversation with him. I was like, don't get it twisted. I don't have a problem with you being a conservative. You're a conservative, that's cool. You took the time and you did your research and you found out that's what fits you best. My problem is when you're accepting and drinking everything that they give you and just thinking that there's nothing greater than that and no other way of thinking. And then you start stepping over to that line with the Trump humpers and all those people. That's my issue.
I agree with you.
So and you can be on the left and you can be on the right and still do things to help both races or all races or your race or whatever. So
I think we're saying the same thing just about.
Yeah, we're saying the same thing. Yeah, we're all saying the same thing. Yeah.
And I would just say that just to echo with Trump again, it's one thing if you were a Trump supporter in 2016, it's a whole nother thing to be a Trump supporter in 2020.
Great point, Nick. Great fucking point.
Because, in my opinion, because
you might have just been looking for change, and then after this, you've co-signed all that racist, sexist,
exactly. After he showed you who he was,
you confirmed all that stuff, and that was cool with you, huh?
And
so if you're kicking up for him now, that's a whole different ball game there now. So. Yeah. I like to make that distinction.
You got something? Yeah, I got something. And I wanted to not piggyback, but I wanted to. Clarence Thomas was a good lead into it, but it's more so about him. I think he's an extreme. He's an extreme.
He's extreme.
He's a quiet extreme. Yeah,
he's a quiet extreme with more power than honestly the president has in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, great point.
And a lot of people don't think about that. But my thing is, I was thinking about it at the time before the Clarence Thomas thing came out, because this actually was a topic we were supposed to do last week. For me, it's the people out there in the media or just have a good social following that are very uneducated on true things, politics, but they like to dabble and say things about certain parts of politics or say black people this, black people that. Yep. And I think there's a group of people who follow it up because they look at being a man as machismo, saying what's on my mind, beat my chest. And I'm a person looking at a man that's more reserved, calculated, and strikes when he needs to strike and retreat when he needs to retreat. And then he's able to go home to take care of his family, whatever. That's the type of person I like. Yeah. And I feel like it's a lot of people in social media, some examples like a DJ Academics, Jason Whitlock, Stephen A. Smith, that I've noticed they kind of teeter towards that, and that's fine. But at the same time, a lot of times they're not as educated on topics. So I think they need to sit out because they don't understand the influence that they have. Because there's a lot of young black sponges out there who are just, they're probably honestly get more into politics as they hear about politics day in, day out. And what we naturally do is go to the source of the things we trust. And they go, oh, they're talking about this. I'll listen. Let's say if it's a DJ Academics or somebody like that. And then that's what they know. Because we know us Americans. We take one source and we run to the bank with it.
Yeah, so, that's a fact.
So that's what I want to talk about. That's my issue. People like that, like Stephen A. Smith his podcast is on Hannity's network.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I knew they're friends now. Yeah,
Hannity's like podcast network.
Did not know that at all.
Yep. So that's
I didn't know that either, but it just surprised me.
Yeah, dropping this. Go ahead.
But Stephen A. You can say Stephen A. may or may not know, but Jason Whitlock definitely knows his influence.
He does.
I
think he's a true sellout because I remember at one point where he would kind of say some things that were not say quote unquote outlandish, but it was like, huh? But it was never like every comment is tearing down the black community. His key thing is he likes to say is the
black woman,
the baby mama syndrome, single father syndrome, and it's like, huh?
Yeah,
you don't even know the background of the people.
About?
I can't fuck with that dude.
I said he doesn't even know like the background of the people he's talking about.
Other people, he goes right to that, and I'm like, I pray you're doing this as just a way to make money. And people are like, why would you say that? Because I really hope a black man is not that stupid to think
he is.
Everything bad happens to the black community is created by a dad not being there and a girl who had a kid out of wedlock. Huh? That happens in every fucking corner of the world.
Yes.
It is not in any percentage, it's not higher among black people or white people, but America will make you think that it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Now in the media, I think I can't call him dumb because what he's doing is working because we're talking about him right now.
I'll call him dumb. I'll call him dumb.
I can't call it dumb. It is smart media placement, word placement.
Who
you say Whitlock, the dude who says the baby mama syndrome and all that. You say the things to trigger people's emotions. Now he may not even believe the shit that he's saying.
There's a place in hell for people like that though.
There's a lot of people in the media that do it.
You're right.
Shit, you got a whole network, Fox News. Everybody did it. And they didn't even believe that they were supposed to do it, but they did it because they kept people listening.
Yeah.
They came up with a topic and they made it quote unquote sexy because you wanted to continue to listen to see where that dumb shit was going. And that's what he does. That's what he does. He comes up with these snappy, these cool, elaborate titles for shit, and it turns into something that you is Sosa frozen.
I'm here. Something happened. I don't know.
Oh, there you go. I see you.
Oh, but we can hear you, so you fine.
It turns into things that turn into hashtags, things that turn into t-shirts.
Yeah.
So it's I can't call him dumb because what he does is working for his show.
No, don't worry, Brian. I'll call him dumb for you. But he'll get fired from that job and go somewhere else.
Unfortunately, the big thing is a lot of what he does is like those confirmations for white people who's into that in their head of what we are. Mm-hmm. And you can see it through Twitter. Sometimes it's bots, I can tell, but you can see it through these people who stand behind these fake ass avatars. They really think of us or Hispanics or gays or whoever in these like very monolithic like ideas of what they've seen on Fox News and through all these channels. They really think like this is what it is. But like I can look at like my family, there's tons of people who have been successful, tons of people who graduated from college, but they all think we just walking around with a brown bag, got J's every week type people with no education. That's what they think we are, making babies every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Every black man here has had somebody ask them like at some point like what sport you play or some shit like that or something of that thing. And it's like the fuck.
Yeah.
My freshman year of college, I heard that, and it's kind of like, damn, I'm nothing but 18, but it hit in my head. I'm like, that's the only reason I'm fucking here at USC because I look like a football player.
Shit, we was all in Vegas chilling by a pool because apparently 4 black dudes or 5 black dudes ain't supposed to be in the place we were in Vegas. All of a sudden, we what sport we play or where we from, and yeah.
Hell, on the plane when we left, they thought we were like coaches because I think me and Jason had on like a game Carolina like polo, like a straight like polo, and I had a hat on. It was the easiest thing to put on because it was a 6 a.m. flight. Yeah. So I put it on and they thought like we were coaches.
Hey, now if it'll give you some perks now, I'm just saying.
You ain't lying, but yeah. But other than that, I was like, nah.
You'd be like, I'm not a coach, but you could suck my dick. Yeah.
1 second, and there we go.
The views as expressed by Sosa are not those views expressed by the company, and we do not believe in that type thing.
But everybody on the company wants a dick suck, so I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
I think every man does. I mean, hey, it doesn't matter what line of the spectrum you fall on. I think every man does.
Non-binary, binary. You're right. 100%. You're right.
Whatever got your most nerve endings. Yeah, touch that.
God damn it.
Hey, one quick thing though.
We will be holding auditions for new company members. I'm
about to step away anyway, so we're good. One thing I do want to say that really bothers me about the whole
he said, "What the hell I logged into?"
Predator King, don't go front. You like that too. But anyway, the two-party system bothers me because you're generalizing. So, for instance, the great Jackie Robinson was a Republican.
Mm-hmm. Well, at that time.
Hold on. Let me finish. He was a Republican. I think in 76, he said maybe earlier.
Not that late. He died in like 72, I think.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Oh, in like 67. I have the numbers reversed. 67, around that time, he said the Republican Party does not reflect the views of the civil rights movement. So I'm switching to Democrats. So my point is, y'all keep saying Party of Lincoln. Well, yeah, but I'm sure that's like his views now. And then Jackie Robinson was, he recognized that and was like, y'all are not doing what is good for me or my people.
Correct.
Because whether you're, let's just put baseball into it. There's dark-skinned Cubans playing for Major League Baseball teams. If you don't hear them speak and you're a white man from Alabama or wherever the fuck you want to be from, and you see this guy walking down the street, the first thing out your mouth might be, who is this N-word?
Oh, it's going to be that anyway.
No, you're right. Brian.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, he's an N-word with an accent is what you're going to say. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like, it doesn't matter because and the fucked up thing is, even within the Hispanic community, there are people who be like, well, I mean, I'm of the fairer skin. I don't give a fuck about them. Like, I'm not with them. I'm with the white people. How the fuck are you with the white people? As soon as you start speaking Spanish, they're gonna be like, oh, you're illegal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so,
you're gonna hear all kind of words.
If you don't know Clarence Thomas from A Hole in the Wall, and you're a racist dude, see him walking down the street, what's the first thing you're gonna think? Oh, what is this N-word doing in my neighborhood?
Mm-hmm.
On the flip side of that is you got the Dixie Democrats who they don't give a fuck.
You got who?
The Dixie Democrats.
The Dixiecrats.
Whatever. But
no, I wasn't correcting you or anything. I just didn't hear you the first time.
But you say Dixiecrats, but there's Democrats in the North who are racist too. So does it really fucking matter? It doesn't. So that's my whole point.
No. The whole two-party system is one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't situations. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense, and I don't like to claim any party. I just like to think that
I claim smart motherfucker.
I'm just a guy here trying to make it, and
thank you, David.
That's not get shot for walking up to somebody's house.
Yeah,
to pick my daughter up for a birthday party. Yeah, but unfortunately, these days you do have to claim somebody.
Hey, did y'all hear about the white cheerleader who jumped into a Mexican's car?
Oh no.
And got shot.
I thought she. I didn't know she jumped in the car. I thought she just opened the door.
Jumped in the car, opened the door, and he block.
By mistake, got the wrong car.
By mistake, but he still got charged with first degree bodily harm, first degree. He got charged with.
Well, no, I'm just giving context, saying that she just tried to break into the cars. Go ahead.
My point is,
I'm confused. Wait. So is this the one where the people were backing out because they pulled into somebody's house?
Nope, that's something different. That's a different one.
So
that's something else.
So the young black dude that walked into somebody's
on porch, that's the big thing now because he was picking up his siblings from a birthday party,
right?
And the dude shot through the door, walked out, and shot him in the head. That's one.
So
you had the people. Okay.
The white cheerleader, I think they were at a mall or something, and she just jumped. I mean, she opened the door to somebody's car.
Or tried
to. The Mexican dude, block. He licked off. And then I don't know what you're talking about, Brian. Is that a different
There's some people who pulled up at a house. They thought they were at the right house, but it ended up being the wrong one. So they were backing up out of the driveway, and whoever lived there walked out and started shooting at the car. And that was a white girl.
And he died. They died, that person.
So the white cheerleader didn't die?
No, the one that Brian's talking about, they died.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
3 different situations.
What is everybody? I had a question. I talked to somebody about this earlier, and I asked them actually when we were talking about. I said, "What is everybody so afraid of, to where they're just blindly shooting whenever somebody enters their presence or enters their area?"
That's true.
And their thing was, it's not fear.
So what the fuck is it?
Yes, it is fear because I'm not licking shots unless I feel like I'm
threatened.
Okay, Perda King, he might be right. There might be just like, you know what? I just feel like shooting shit.
But it's gotta be. What was that, Izzo? Night. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, the cola ones? You're the one keeping that shit on the shelf? You disgusting son of a bitch.
Say that shit out loud, Brian.
Oh, anyway.
That shit is fucking
that shit is horrible. I look at that candy sometimes, I'm like, who the fuck is keeping this on the shelf?
Yeah.
Izzo one of the people that sells the 10 bags a year to keep it in business.
This is like the second one I've ever had in my life.
The cola ones? Those are horrible. But anyway, so what do y'all think it is? Do you think it's fear? Do you think it's just people that just want to? I don't know. I don't know what to think about it anymore. Sosa's frozen, so one of y'all take it. Anybody?
Yo, Nick, I was chewing.
I'm sorry, I did not hear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, given those 3 examples that we gave, which when you look at 3 examples of something, that means there's 1,000 more that are just not reported. What do you think is leading people to just shoot without question? Is it fear?
I think they're watching those outlets that we've talked about, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I did hear you say that, and I'm sorry.
Shit, man. I'm running out of hours on.
Well, I mean, there's always, Lord, I hate you. Well, there's always express people fear what they don't understand. So
yeah, well, I mean,
but I think it's. I still think it's more racial bias.
But you can't say it's racial bias if 2 white girls got killed in the same week.
I said most of it is.
No, but who?
Okay. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Who shot him, Brian?
You said what?
Who shot him?
Biggie.
A Latino dude shot one of the girl. I don't know who shot the girl that was backing out of the neighborhood.
That I don't know, but I know there was a Mexican dude that shot the white cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a white gentleman.
That was
a white
probably
guy.
pure paranoia. He probably already had some shit going on. Somebody opened up my car door, block. Okay. But at the same time, the shit I'm saying is probably racially profiling. So, you know what I mean?
No.
And I'm being honest. Like, maybe
the dude that shot the young man.
Oh no, he racist.
His grandson already came out and said his granddad is racist.
We saw that before his grandson came out.
Yeah,
before his
grandson already said that.
Biracially, whatever the ambiguous ass motherfucker.
Biracial girl.
Now, through the grace of God, this man has survived, and they've already raised $3 million for him, and he's going to have an extremely long road to recovery. That I don't know, but it's something. There is something. There is a fear that has spread through the community, through everybody's community, to where the acceptable reaction is to shoot first and not find out why something is happening.
I don't feel like it's spread though. Remember when I'm gonna fuck his name up right now, and I probably fuck it up if I was sober, but a young black dude, he was just running through. He was on a run through a neighborhood.
Okay,
Ahmaud Arbery.
Thank you. It hasn't spread, Brian. It's always there for whatever reason. We have to keep our shit white, or we have to make sure that whoever's running through our neighborhood isn't running from something or whatever. Whatever the fuck.
You think everybody just wants to be a hero?
Yes. Oh yeah.
I think some cases people want to be heroes. Say, oh yeah, there was this guy. They want to be the one to stop that mass burglar or whatever.
They want to be a hero. They want to be a hero for the wrong reasons. Funny thing is, it's April 20th. When did Columbine happen?
It was in 1999. And May 99. It's 99.
It's coming up.
May.
So the point is, but none of you motherfuckers would like the same. Or was it not Sandy Hook? What was going on in Florida? The school in Florida. Like, y'all don't want to be heroes. Y'all want to be heroes in the right
communities,
in the right situation. So when the kid was just running through the neighborhood, you got two of you and there's a shotgun, and then you got your boy, trailing behind you. Oh yeah, that's a great situation because you got the numbers. But how about running into a school where you don't know what the fuck's going on? So, yeah, you're right, Brian. People want to be heroes, but they're doing it the wrong way and for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Because the dudes that walked into Columbine, they had no idea what the fuck was about to happen. But the one dude that was about to retire in Florida, what fucking school was it? Parkland?
Parkland.
Yeah.
And he was just sitting in the parking lot. And he's like, I'm not going in there. The fuck? What the fuck are you getting paid for? I understand as much as anybody. I understand. I'm about to retire. I don't want to fuck my shit up, but you still got shit to do. You got people to save. This is your fucking job. I'm HR. All I got to do is make sure your paperwork right.
So excuse me for 1 second. Rob, you missed this whole thing about what Brian was eating. So sorry. I apologize. So I know you talk about something very serious, but
no. I mean,
No, I just want to acknowledge Rob's comment.
We're not addressing it anymore.
A snow cone. He's not, but he
has sangria. Okay, bro. Rob.
It's something fruity though. So
go ahead, so I apologize. I didn't interrupt us.
I quit. You're right. I fucking quit.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just I just kind of feel like everybody's so on edge and afraid of something, and you can't approach anybody anymore without feeling like that you set them off and they're gonna walk into work and kill a bunch of people, or So
I
don't know. And it's changed the way a lot of people have lived their lives. It's changed the way I've done things. I don't go grocery shopping anymore. I order my grocery and go pick it up. You know, I'm leery about going to the movies anymore because you never know who's going to come in there and just start shooting up the fucking movie. So with everybody else being so afraid, it's made people who aren't afraid of something. And that's just the world that we live in. And part of it, I think, and I don't know how I'm going to sound, if I'm going to sound like Cesar Chavez or whatever, but I think that we have too many freedoms. And it's so many freedoms that we do whatever we want to, whenever we want to, and it ends up hurting people.
No, to me, things need to be amended because we took shit to the fucking damn line and back. That's how I feel. I mean, that's what amendments are for. Being a bear arms in 1787 or whatever the fuck it was happened didn't mean I could walk to my neighbor's yard with a bazooka and blow them away. Nigga, it meant that I could have my fucking musket be able to be locked and loaded if somebody tried to steal from my farm. That's because it took 20 minutes to load a fucking musket. Thank you. And that's not even being funny. And nobody said I could murk 100 people in 3 seconds. Less than that. Nobody could fathom that being a weapon.
Yeah, well, you forget everyone now thinks they're an expert on the Constitution. So,
but nobody want to be an expert on history because it fucking took 20 miles to get to the fucking school, and by that time you're fucking tired.
But, so I mean, like I said, I don't want to sound like I just hate where we are, but because America, to be honest with you, it's two sides of a coin. Like it's one of the greatest places you could ever live, just because you can be whoever you want to and do whatever you want. But on the other hand,
you know what this sounds like?
You can do whatever you want.
Can I keep this right? It's going to be a little raunchy, but this is just like having somebody, you know, they're not good for you. You know, they're going to step out on you, but guess what they do?
That one thing.
What they say, the walk, whatever. They do that, do everything great, but you know they're going to step out on you. That's America. I mean, it gives all the shiny shit. But at the end of the day, it's just going to keep letting your ass down.
I mean, America is a crazy bad bitch. That's what it is.
And for a woman, America's crazy. And for America's a basketball player. For women, America's a basketball player.
Exactly. You know that bitch crazy.
But I know he ain't shit.
This girl gonna hurt me. She gonna break me. But damn, she bad. Damn, she bad.
But it comes with that. And no matter what you do, it just keep coming with something. You fix one thing, they're going to find something else to be bored and crazy about.
Yep. Damn, this bitch done took everything out of my house. I love her, though. He said more like a slut. No, we the sluts, B, because we stay. And we keep letting it happen. And we know it's going to happen. So we're the sluts. This is just the bad bitch we running behind. And we all done got fucked over. All y'all got STDs. Called debt.
Yeah, damn. That was a bar. Called debt. We knew we wasn't supposed to open that line of credit. But we did it anyway.
God damn.
So what you saying, applying for a credit card is not using the condom. Got it.
Yeah, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the condom on, but I'm gonna put another one on because I'm gonna get another credit card to pay off the first credit card.
With the cash advance.
Hell yeah. Oh man, if you are cream colored, you can manipulate America. If not, you are getting the chick from TLC burning your house in a tub. You goddamn right.
But she was so fine. I love me some.
Left Eye was so bad, and I would have risked everything.
All of them were
for Left Eye.
Yeah. 2 are live. Oops.
Everybody. And one's still dumb.
Oh, Chili.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't.
How's Chili dumb though? What Chili do?
I just guessed Chili first. I didn't know.
You guessed her for a reason. You ain't watch that show she had, the You know what?
Oh, that was horrible.
Shit, she had a show. I forgot she had a show.
Yeah.
But didn't they have a show?
Like
and
Floyd at the time? Yeah, she liked Floyd. I forgot about that.
Just to let everybody know that that's the first time coming in our show. This is around the time we start flaring off into other topics and shit. But didn't they have a reality show to where they were trying to find the fourth member again?
Oh, I forgot about
a third
that.
member. I'm sorry, another third member.
Yeah, I think after.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah.
Well, that
was a great idea for a show.
Rob said she had some fire stuff. Man, name all the women in hip hop and R&B who done changed men's life. Shit. You got Left Eye, you got Erykah Badu. Like, what the fuck?
Shit. To be honest with you, when 21 was at Amber Rose, that's when his rapping started to get better.
I wasn't never in the Amber Rose.
But for me, that's when the turn of the tide happened, because I did not like when he first came out. I like 2 songs maybe, but then after that, I was like, oh, 21.
Sometimes all you need, and I be telling you, all you need is that one.
But what do we say about Common and Erykah Badu? Because when they were dating, that was his worst album, and like it's still horrible.
I honestly think Common is the male slut of the hip hop, and you're like,
oh yeah,
I don't think he was in control of any of those. I don't know.
He's with somebody now,
but I don't think
he's with Jennifer Hudson.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
it was her turn to have him.
Because I almost said Angela Rye, but he been with her. Jalen Rose dated Angela Rye now.
I don't think he was in control of none of those relationships. Like, I think he just got slutted out.
Because most women love some Common. They were like, ooh, Common. And it's kind of like, oh, okay, man, I can get this Erykah Badu box. Shit, I'd run over there too. I'd lay down and lift up a t-shirt.
What's your theory, Rob?
I'll do that for America.
I'll
pretend I'm sleeping
right now.
I'll pretend I'm sleeping and my box of drawers be taken off.
What?
You know what I meant?
You just slide your boxes off. You're like, no.
No. I'm tired.
Okay, so Rob says you can't marry the freakiest partner you ever had. You will always see them as that freak.
Yeah, because you be like, where the hell you learn this shit? You were 17. We were both 17. So where the hell you learn this shit? That one time at camp.
Okay.
Band camp?
Band camp. He said y'all nasty.
Okay. Erykah Badu's daughter is 18.
Okay. Yeah, Puma, because I keep hearing her name.
I don't know if I like where this is going.
Well, David talking about y'all nasty. David, there's some things that we just can't say on the podcast because it will blow people's minds.
It's fine. I'll say it.
Who else
did people will get canceled.
Okay. So I don't think I couldn't date it's gonna really fucking happen. Like I couldn't date Erykah Badu right now because Puma's home. And I don't want to be like in Erykah's room. Her daughter lives with her. So I can't be in Erykah's room chilling, sleeping.
Built like a grown woman because you just forgetting somebody walked by.
Listen.
No Marcus Houston.
Nope. Can't do it.
So you're talking about you can't do those porno sequences that they have out there?
I will not. Stepdaddy, I need help.
Whoa!
Stepdaddy, I'm stuck in the washing machine.
That's too specific. You know exactly what the fuck you've been watching. Now we know what you've been watching.
Man. The views and thought.
Leonard
do not reflect the company.
Not reflect none of the shit I say.
Oh my god,
that's a damn shame.
Brian gonna end up as
himself.
Man, everybody done went across that one of them movies.
No, you don't even know if they are sometime, and then it just be that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, damn, that bitch bad.
Yeah.
I'm stuck under the bed because I was reaching my contacts. Can you help me?
Let me slip this inside.
Exactly.
Damn, that's so.
And mind you, I deepened my voice to sound like Brian, so we know what we're talking about.
God damn it. Rude. So y'all just gonna put this whole thing on me like y'all don't watch.
It ain't on me.
Yeah,
I don't watch.
So you.
Huh.
Yeah, what are you talking?
You the
about?
moderator. Moderator.
Yeah.
Yes,
Moderate.
yes, it will make me blush, Rob. It will definitely make me blush.
I think Brian has a search history that will make Sosa blush. You a liar.
That is fucking hilarious.
I ain't gonna say that, but you a liar. Because I gotta know what I know what kind of women Sosa be looking for. No. Sosa search history is way worse than mine.
I guarantee it ain't.
Oh
I
shit.
guarantee it ain't. Brian watches that. Oh my god.
Amputee porn. Is that a thing? The fuck?
Ew. I don't want to know.
Anyway, yeah, we just changing Rob.
Hey,
Rob, I'm turning my mic off on your ass. That's for you, Rob.
What's the cliche? Accusation is confirmation. Accusation is admission.
Yeah, bro. I don't even know that was a fucking thing. I'm just making sure you are, buddy. Sure you are.
I just shit.
I'm sure Rob be going on incognito mode many times in a day.
That is a thing.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? Incognito mode, just for y'all that don't know, incognito mode does not stop shit from sharing. From saving.
Everybody knows. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just stops somebody else from being able to look at your search shit. Like the government still see your monkey ass, bitch. Get off
dog holler. Hit dog hollers.
Is it a hit dog holler? And that's one of the things too. Like I'm country, so I know a lot of these shits. Is it a hit dog holler or a hurt dog holler?
Both. Why wouldn't it be both? It's a synonym, motherfucker.
Brian has paperwork to prove it. Rob, don't try to turn that around on me, man. You brought that shit up. Like we weren't talking about none of that weird shit. You said amputee porn.
Yo, these West Coast times are fucking killing me right
Yeah.
now.
And that hurts with a lot of the fights too, man. They do that West Coast times on the fights and shit sometimes. And like, damn, right. I don't want to be up like 1 o'clock in the morning waiting for this shit.
Shit, if you want to come out this Saturday, that's what's gonna end up happening.
Yeah. And where you going? Where are you going? You said you was going to be at the
We're gonna be at Twin Peaks.
Wing Spot. Oh, okay.
No.
Well, they close at 11, don't they?
No, Twin Peaks. No.
You better make sure these people ain't still holding on to these COVID times because a lot of the places are.
No, Twin Peaks was never a COVID time though.
Okay.
I will make sure because you brought that up. I'll make sure, but yeah,
double check on that because you don't want to be like it's still in the preliminaries and they cutting the fuck TVs off and shit.
No,
not even the main card, like the shit before the main card.
I won't hit nobody.
Tommy.
I won't hit nobody.
What the fuck?
What?
Derek versus Tommy.
Yeah, just some weird ass preliminaries.
Just stop, Sosa. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Oh. No, I was just going to say I want to lick shots in the air.
And wave them like you just don't care.
Because I don't.
And if you like fishing
come to lick shots. To make you holler. I can make you dance. That was Missy.
Yeah, I'm not going to know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Harrison Barnes can service a oh my God.
All right, so we're at 108. Anybody got any shotgun topics? Anything want to talk about? Anything want to get off their chest before we get up out of here?
I would like to, because the Mandalorian is at the end of season 3.
Was not impressed with that last episode.
I
did like
very behind.
Whoa. I'm not talking about the storyline of that series, so I have no idea what you're talking about, Brian.
Yeah. Just keep drinking your sangria.
Yes, drink the sangria,
or eat your sangria.
We obviously will never go viral because we just won't ever go viral. But Hollywood, and there's no disrespect to Pedro Pascal or Oscar Isaac, but to Hollywood, please understand that if you want to reach a wider range of Hispanics, just look at Major League Baseball. Because not every Hispanic looks like Oscar Isaac or Pedro Pascal. You got Big Papi, you got Pedro Martinez, you got Vladdy, you got Vladdy's father, Vladimir Guerrero, you got fucking Tati, you got Ozzie, like you got all different shades.
I actually think okay, I'll give you that. I will say one of the groups that is missing from the Latino and Latina group in Hollywood is the darker Latino and Latina.
To what you just said. So Lawrence Fishburne's wife, I think she's ex-wife at this point, is Gina Torres. One of her, sadly, unfortunately, one of her early quotes is, I knew that I couldn't play a Hispanic part because they wanted people to look like, she didn't say it like that, but in essence, she wanted, because they wanted Hispanics to look like Salma Hayek. Okay. Sadly, Salma Hayek is a bad motherfucker, but Gina Torres is bad too.
Woo.
She's just darker skin. So Gina had to play African American women. Zoe Saldana is a piece of shit. She's a colorist, whatever. But same thing. She had to play until she decided. I don't know who the fuck told her this was okay, but
Nina Simone.
But when they
did that even come out?
Even the same complexion. What the fuck is? Who the fuck told y'all that was okay? But
gosh,
for that to happen recently is like, what the absolute fuck? Like, for real?
And mind you, Brian, recently is what, in the last 6-7 years at this point?
Yeah.
That's still
before
too
COVID.
recent. Like, what the fuck are y'all thinking? Nina Simone is nowhere near what Zoe is. Nowhere near. Pretty, both are very pretty, beautiful women, but they're not.
Let's just keep it real. One is very dark skinned, one is not dark skinned.
And what the fuck did you have to do to Zoe? You had to put blackface on it. Like, in essence, you had to put blackface on it.
Yeah.
And then she went along with it, though. That's my thing.
And thank you, Nick. You didn't know no fucking better. And then, I don't know if you guys know this, but the backlash that she got, she didn't understand at first. How the fuck you don't understand it? I'm not nowhere near your complexion, and I knew it.
Listen, one of the most beautiful women I have I'm following on IG is Amara La Negra.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Please Google Amara.
Oh gosh.
Don't try to fucking spell it because you're having a hard time right now.
I can't say.
Sosa is an asshole.
It's AMARA LA.
Yeah,
I've got issues with her.
I got La Negra.
Yeah, issues.
I know you have issues with it. My problem is
no, it's not about. It's about stuff she said.
Oh no, I don't think there's anything that she looked.
I know. But I was looking. I was like, I can't deny that she's one of the baddest women I got on my page.
Yo, why wasn't she? What is she too young to have played? She would have been perfect.
She don't know what she is.
But she knows what she is. They told her they made sure she knew what she was a long time ago.
No. I'm just saying. No, she's. I got.
She's confused too.
Not. We'll talk about later. That's not on the show.
All right.
Yeah.
No, but she would have been a great fuck. No, maybe not. I was about to say she could have been a Celia Cruz too, but no, Celia Cruz is a little lighter. Yeah. So Zoe could have been Celia Cruz, but this woman could have been Nina.
Her accent's way too thick. Like she can't hide her accent.
Well, plus
at all.
Just see her on TV with her just blackballed her.
I have no idea what you just said, but okay.
She was on never mind. Let's just move on.
No, fucking say it, Nick.
No, wait, off show.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So if nobody else has anything they want to get off their chest, anything they wanted to say, we're gonna go ahead and end the show. My new favorite thing is going to CrossFit with older soccer moms and listening to them talk about Black culture as they work out to Snoop and Dre records. Rob, I want to mic you up so you can record some of these conversations. I need to know what soccer moms talk about. I gotta know. Know.
Watching Black videos
because Rob will fit in. He'd be like, "I'm sitting here.
I gotta know. I'd be curious because they, like you said, they listen to Snoop and Dre records. But what are they talking about though?
While drinking sangria.
Come on,
yeah.
Man.
Shut up. God damn
it. Nick is
my favorite is
Chicago is deaf. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
Chicago,
they don't like listen, and I'll say this. You said I run in these circles because of where I work. Anytime that we talk about gun violence or getting rid of the AR-15 or whatever, blah blah blah, Chicago is thrown right in the middle of the floor.
I don't understand why Chicago's thrown because y'all don't even give a fuck what black people do to black people.
They throw it right in. So what about Chicago? Bam. So people died in Chicago. Bam. There was 3 shootings in Chicago this weekend. Bam. It's always the card.
That's the response to it. What about Chicago? Is the NRA supporting it? If the NRA is supporting it, then cool.
Nope. It's always Chicago.
But the NRA is not supporting it. So
I swear I want you to. I'm gonna message you one morning when they're talking. Chicago. Look at me. Look at me. Here you go. Chicago. Bam. Card down.
Oh, hey.
Gangs in Chicago. Bam. Card down. There was 15 people.
Chicago. What about Chicago? Hey.
There was 15 people. Chicago. Bam.
Come on. Hey, fat boy. What about Chicago?
Yeah. So if they want to get rid of gun violence, what about Chicago? Bam.
What about Chicago?
They love bringing up Chicago. Bringing up. Woo. So what's the answer? What's the answer to Chicago? They want answers to all this gun violence.
Oh, and real quick. Fuck Mayor Lightfoot. I loved her, but so she was an incumbent and she lost. So the new mayor was voted in, legally voted in. Her exit interview was before the runoff election. Her exit interview was, well, the voters have spoken and they don't want a black person to be a mayor for Chicago. Guess who's mayor of Chicago? A black person. So what the fuck are you talking about? No, the problem is you fucking lost control of Chicago Police Department. You lost control of the whole fucking city. It's your fucking fault. And then on top of that, sport-wise, sports and political in Chicago is the same thing. The Chicago Bears have had a problem with Soldier Field, which is a city-run stadium for the last, 60, 70 years at this point. And the Bears is tired of it. So they're like, we're going to leave the city and just go to the suburbs like a lot of other teams do. She said, ignorantly, well, if y'all leave, we'll just get another team to play in Soldier Field. That's not how NFL works.
That's not how sports works.
You can't just put a team there. That's not how. That's
ma'am, Miss Lightfoot. That's not how sports works.
We understand. We understand that you're not
smart,
sports inclined. That's not how it works. You can't just say, "I'm the mayor. We're going to put a team here. NFL play by the rules." No, that's not how it works. Chill out. So she fucked herself on many different fronts. It's still Auntie Laurie. I got it, but she done fucked up a lot. So the new guy got to come in and take care of her fuck. The only problem is, man, shut the ass out of here.
He said Bears been breaking down Chicago for years.
No, yes and no, but whatever.
I support her on that.
No, shut the fuck. Get the fuck out of here. No. Hey, mute him. He's done. He's out. He's done. On top of the fact he's a Clemson fan, he's done.
Oh,
yeah, no.
Anyway, y'all, hold on. We're gonna go ahead and end it.
Yeah. I'm done.
All right, so we'll be back next Thursday, y'all. We got some more topics. I'm pretty sure some bullshit is gonna happen between now and next Thursday. So yeah.
Somebody's fucking.
And I do kind of want to talk about Mr. Jonathan Majors next week. So we're gonna see what happens with what's going on with him now, and bring facts. Canceled. People get upset.
I'm not upset.
Yeah, he's getting canceled, unfortunately. We'll talk about it next week. Y'all be good. We'll see you next week. Peace.